council play?
What you did on the computer? Literally nothing. I have no idea what to expect in this story.
Sayaka.
She's just pining.
I just
more.
really feel bad for her. I'm not going to stop feeling bad for her because, you know, we've IGL, anime, video game, movie. If there's always, like, the sweet character that's pining, I'm always just like, man.
You feel bad for them.
I do, absolutely.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had some stuff happening. It turns out that Yu is kind of, like, figuring out that her senpai is not all she seems to be, right? Like, everyone thinks she's, like, amazing.
Oh my gosh, Rin is hiding in the back, or, like, laying down in the back.
Oh
yeah, he had his little head.
Oh. And so she gets nervous, and she doesn't want to be special, and she's not special. And it goes back to the flashback when she says, well, no one's special to me, right? So that might be kind of some of the reason as to why Toka was, like, drawn to her. And also, Toka got her a present. And there is something there, though it's hard to say exactly what it is. Because I do believe if you was not interested whatsoever, she'd be like, yeah, I'm not interested in this. But she's I don't mind. And that's very different from being like, I'm not interested. Like, I'm always going to compare her to Shimamura because, like, to me, that's, like, a really big, interesting situation because you have Shimamura, who's just going with the flow, and then you have you, who's like, I don't mind. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's very different. Man, I really wish they'd given us more of that anime. Especially because it really does apparently flesh out more so in the manga or the light novel, everything. So anyway.
I mean, that's often the case, right?
It is, especially with Yori anime. So, yeah.
Like I say, Yori.
So, guess who is the new student council president?
Who's
Toka! Which is not surprising at all. And we do see, like, how she goes to this bookshop, and this bookshop's owned by Yu's family. And it's really cute, because she's, like, all like, well, you own, this is your family owns it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seems like Toka also had some kind of, like, different personality when she was younger. She was more reserved. She was more quiet.
Yep.
And she just decided she wanted to be outgoing.
Yeah.
And now she is. At least on the outside. She still gets nervous like everybody else would. I also really like the fact that Yu talks about, like, this speech she gives it, but she's thinking in the back of her mind, like, she's not like that, you know, whatever. And it's kind of interesting to see that, the way she's, like, processing this. Because, you know, that's her senpai. Usually the senpai is the one that's not saying she's not, but, like, the more reliable one, the one that's, like, more mature, the one that doesn't really, like, sometimes has feelings for Kohai, sometimes not. But Toka's, like, completely in. And Yu's just kind of like, wait, what? But yeah, Sayaka, man, I really hope for her to be happy. I don't know if we'll get to see it because this is a short anime in terms of, like, what source material is. I think there's, like, quite a few light novels and there's quite a few manga. So I'm like, give us more! And they're like, nah, we're good. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, part of the student council. Yu's part of the student council. We also have one of Yu's friends. She confessed to her senpai. And, like, everyone seems to be kind of great. And I'm like, nah, he doesn't seem that interested. I don't know if she'll try again or not. Like, it was fun to see, like, the friend group kind of hang out and, like, give advice, and she's just kind of sitting there like, yeah, it's totally great. And I'm like, nah, girl, it's not totally great. It's not totally great at all. So I like learning more about her. I wonder if you know more about her, too, in the manga, light novel, whatever. But, yeah, but overall, it's pretty interesting so far, so we're definitely curious to see what's going to happen next. So we're going to read some comments, and then we're going to go ahead and get on with it. Ginger Cat. When we first meet Toka, we see a kind, confident, hardworking, pushy person. But in this episode, we start to glimpse another side of her. It's like she's wearing a mask, the ideal self. And probably thinks if everyone saw what was underneath, they would think less of her. I've had, like, people I've known that have had, like, these high pressures on them, and they kind of put on, like, that mask. And then when they don't have that mask, it's like their true selves. I've
definitely done that. Like, in that way, I definitely relate to her, because I am a more shy person, and, like, I feel like the world isn't really made for more shy people. Like, a lot of jobs and, you know, life situations really call for you to have to be more forward. And so I definitely have felt like I had, you know, put on a mask to meet those kind of situations.
Masking, actually, when I was studying psychology and sociology, we talked about masking, and I thought it was very interesting, because I like that kind of, like, thinking and stuff like that, too, just to kind of, like, what people are thinking about and how do they get to that point, all that stuff, too. And I had my professor, and she talked, like, so, like, fast, like, more so. So I had, like, so I'd have to record her speeches because
You had to play it back out.
I did. I could understand her, but I wanted to record it just to make sure I got all the information, because she actually came from some pretty Ivy League colleges. Very smart. But yeah, she, like, definitely ran her mouth, like, really fast. Let's see. You taking Toka outside because she knows that Toka was nervous and probably would not admit it, and you saying she doesn't see Toka the same way everyone else sees Toka probably made Toka realize you can see through her, her ideal self mask.
Yeah.
And is someone she can confide in. Because of this, you get to hear a bit about Toka's backstory. How she was shy girl, hiding in someone else's shadow, few friends, and not an academic. You ends up with a few questions. What happened to make her change? When it happens, a new shadow. You got more of Toka's backstory. You get more of Toka's backstory in episode 6. So it's probably going to be like the light version of it because it seems there's a fly. Gosh darn it. Get out of here. Toka gets all blushy and nervous when giving you a gift. You and Toka walk home together, share a drink, and Toka wants to spend more time with you by visiting a nearby bookstore only to find out it's owned by you's grandma. This is my family store. What? You should have told me before. You surprised? Well, now I'm super nervous. You're my senpai, so there's no need to be nervous. Oh, can we also talk about the fact that apparently you talks about Toka at home? Her sister, her older sister was like, oh!
Was it something like, you're just as pretty as they said?
Yes! Yeah. Toka, it's kind of late. I'm so sorry for having taken advantage of your daughter. We get more hints of Yu's subconscious attraction to Toka. When Yu's mother mentioned Yu talks about Toka, Yu liking Toka's gift and declaring in front of everyone that she's going to join the student council to help Toka.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe one day I can reach that star too. So again, I'm going to compare it against Shimamura. If she was like completely like Shimamura, she wouldn't really care as much.
Yeah.
Like the thing about Shimamura, and it's a good anime.
And like I'm sure she develops after.
I'm sure she does.
Like we only watched the anime. We didn't read the manga.
We did not read the manga or light novel. They have
continues further. But the version that we get in the anime.
She's more like detached, right? She's kind of going with the flow because this is what Adachi wants. And Yu is definitely not doing that. She's just like doing it because she subconsciously wants to. Love the dynamic between Yu and her sister Rei. Their mother and grandmother talking about Toka. Rei jumps in the conversation asking if you brought home a boyfriend.
Ooh.
Your big sis is all ears. And then she's like, girlfriend? Remember she said that too?
So
Yu's
your
mother
girlfriend?
corrects Rei and Yu senpai is a girl, only for her to say, huh? So you're a girlfriend?
So your girlfriend? Yeah.
Yu using Toka's star projector when her sister walks in. Yu, let me borrow your charger. Whoa, what is this? Don't just come barging into my room. So what is this? It's a gift. Oh, from your girlfriend? Are you just that stupid, Rei-chan?
Oh.
Ha, did it. I did it. I reached the stars. Yeah, well, stop reaching.
Oh.
Yu meets up with...
That's very sibling.
Naoki and her friend from middle school, Akari, got rejected by her crush, and her friends are suggesting that there's still hope that he will change his mind. It sounds like Yu probably thinks that Akari needs to start moving on. I agree 100% with that. Looks like Yu hasn't taken what her friends said to Akari about if you keep at it, things will turn around to hat. I wonder if Yu was trying to out the words, I love you. It could have been that, yeah, because she said something and we didn't get to see it. The two girls you see congratulate Toka for winning the election are Midori, light hair, and Manaka, dark hair. Sayaka and Toka's two friends and the ship of mine. Oh, I think Toka's two friends could be a ship too. I was looking at that. I know that one of them likes older, but come on now. Come on now. Yeah, the light hair, dark hair is cute. But more so from the manga in Sayaka's light novels. Sayaka has her own light novels.
KB has shipping on the brain. She's like, I'll ship them.
Nakuki, Midori, and Manaka appear in the scrolling and credits. Oh, I guess there was more. Okay, we have Mashal. I'm with people that want you guys to read the manga, like what you did with Wataoshi, because it's peak. In the following episode, why Toka was so eager to keep her ideal self. Also, I'd say I love the anime. Did the last scene in the end instead of following the manga where it takes place before Yu's speech. It makes it feel that line wasn't answered yet. Ooh, very interesting. I always think it's very fascinating too when anime adaptations from manga, like, they are very different. There's one that I'm trying to think of. I think it's called Chrono Crusade. I think it's that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the manga and the anime are very different in like a lot of like, what am I even reading right now? Because I watched the anime first. It's really emotional. I highly recommend it. It's really, really good. Okay. The opening song is amazing. But it was like my first introduction to how different the story could be. Now, I don't know which one came out first. I don't know if the anime came out first and the manga came out later because I didn't look into that. But I was just like, okay.
She was like, okay.
Yeah, no, it was kind of like wild. Vegeta Rabbit, what happened to turn the shy girl into the outward confident Toka? Ooh. Well, if I remember right, it was a spoiler. Glad you're trying to see, I appreciate the spoiler. Godzilla! The tension in this episode is insanely good. Times 3 hat emojis. It really was. We have Kimchi. What I really love about this manga anime is the writing for the characters. I can't wait for you to get deeper into it. The more episode chapters, the more layers we see, especially to Toka. I also like that we have male character in this. We see their faces and they even have lines. Not many already have that. I think it's totally fine as long as it's not a problem, right? Again, that's how I feel about
good guys, too. Like good, chill, supportive characters.
Yeah, I like good, chill, supportive guys.
When we were watching Queendom and one of the girls' late father, he was such a great guy.
You're gonna make me cry. Don't make me remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, yeah, I'm really excited. Now I know that Sayaka has her own light novels. Hello, best girl novels. I mean, honestly, and I don't do much research sometimes when these yuri's have like other sort of material, but it's not very often I see the best girl having her own like side story, okay? It's just kind of like fan fiction, okay? That's what that is. I do feel like if there was no potential maybe for Sayaka and Toka, I don't know, because Toka is just kind of like, you know, just dodging those confessions like Chisato from LL Licorice Recoil. But, you know, I could see that. Yeah. I can still see it, though, because they complement each other. They walk side by side, and you're like, damn.
So one thing that I just thought of, too, is, like, obviously KB is, like, a lot more talkative than me. Do you remember, like, one time, like, one of the hate comments we got was, like, the girl needs to talk more.
Oh, yeah!
And if you're wondering why, like, we put lesbian couple in all of our titles, it's because of stuff like that. Like, people thinking that you're a guy or whatever, but we definitely got that, and both of us were just like, I don't remember if there was something about you two in that.
There was a comment later too, back when I had like more of the gray hair, like the gray haired one talks too much. I'm like, well, it's a reaction video, so I don't know what to tell you. Would you like me to like this?
So
that would be actually kind of amusing if I just did this. Where I say
I don't
nothing.
think
I'm like,
you can. Are you capable of that?
I don't know.
I think it'd be really hard for you. But like both of us get kind of aggravated because people ask me to talk more, and I'm like, I talk when I have something to say.
No,
okay?
I think like it's just like you talk when you want to talk.
And then
about
they
stuff.
say that they want you to talk less, and it's just like that's just how
like
our personalities are.
Yeah, that's like trying to fix a leak with like with masking tape. It's not gonna happen.
Did you put masking tape on your mouth? Is that the analogy?
I guess, but even
I don't know.
I'll still make sounds.
I'm no Toko. I'm not trying.
I think it's fine though, and I think it's very interesting because there are people that are just like, "Wow, you're so chatty," and it's like when she's comfortable and she wants to say something.
Yeah, when I have something to share, is when I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's kind of interesting too because I have a friend of mine who's like, she's really shy too, and she doesn't like talking much, and our friend's like, "Why don't you talk more?" I'm like, she's shy. Hello, shy people exist.
Yeah,
it's actually really interesting. If I look at like everyone I've met who's in my circle, I know a lot of introverts.
Yeah,
and I
think it's because you're very like mindful. You're like the introvert whisperer, and like if I tell you like, hey, like you're just like, oh my god, 3 things happened, and I'm like, listen, like, I'm just relaxing. Can you just tell me one of them? And maybe
I have to like kind of think out which one. I'm like, oh man, which one can I talk about? Yeah, but I've always been like that. I've always like to talk. I've always liked to say things, but I also like to be quiet and listen. Yeah. And I think that's what's interesting because I remember like one of the things in college they had us pick something that's not part of your personality type because I am an extrovert, and I'm like, well, sometimes I like to just be by myself, right? Which is not common.
Yeah.
And my professor was just kind of like, that's very interesting because you talk a lot. I was like, yeah, I do.
I think though, like, even when you're by yourself, you like a lot more stimulation than I do.
I'm either
like, she puts music louder than I would.
Yeah, like, I might be working on art,
but then when I ask you, like, hey, can you please turn that down? Like, you will. And not those are and not everyone will. Some people are like, this is how I like it, just do
I
it.
know.
I know. Yeah, so you're very respectful, and I think that's why you can be friends with introverts.
Yeah, but like, literally, even like best of friends, like they're all introverts. I think I have maybe because even my buddy, and he's also an introvert. Oh my gosh, I think I have like maybe 1 or 2 other extroverts that I actually like.
Well, we all need someone to tell the wait staff that our sauce is in with us.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'll like tell her. I'm like, I wanted the coconut milk, not coconut water. I'm like, babe, can you tell them? Make sure they know to put coconut milk.
Yeah, this is like
and they put like a tiny amount of coconut water when we were at the smoothie place. Yeah. And then it was like finished, and I was like, oh, it's fine. She went and told them, and then I was like, it's fine that you leave what's in there, but can you put the rest? Yeah. So it's milk? Like pre the meme where she asked for no pickles. Right?
It's like I've always been like that. Even for my sister too. Yeah. I remember this one time, and it wasn't food related. She wanted to buy this book, and there was a guy that worked there. She's like, Can you ask him? He's like right there. He's like, how much is this book? He's like, the price tag. I know, but how much is the book? To it.
Yeah. And for me, like, my sister is an extrovert, and she jokes that I like manage her because she's like, come with me to do this, and I'm like, how about you go to that loud event, and then you can come back and tell me all about it, right? You go experience it, and then you can tell me how it went. So yeah, I'm no Toko. I like, and I mean that. I think what
Toka.
Okay.
Toko, cute.
That's how it's spelled.
But it's Toka.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway. Awkward.
That's okay.
Suddenly it got really awkward.
No, it didn't. I botch names all the time. Trust me.
Oh, they spell it like that.
But it's right here.
Touko.
Yeah.
Toko.
Toka.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. It don't matter. But yeah, I think it's fine. I think that, like, we need people that are more shy and more introverted because, like, could you imagine the world if there were a bunch of extroverts? My sister the other day, she's like, we need, like, 5 of you. And I'm like, 5 of me? That's a lot of me. And she's like, then you could do this and this and this and this. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't think the world could handle even another one of me, so...
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
all right, let's go ahead and check out this episode on Jenny.
KB here.
And we're going to be watching
Bloom Unto Thee.
Yeah. If you'd like to watch our full reaction to this episode, you can join our Podia membership, link down below.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, why do they have to have this beginning?
No. I don't know. I thought she said Toka. Sayaka! She's so cute. Is she writing a play? What are they doing back there? Some kind of like something. Yeah, that's
too close. Am I?
He's hilarious.
But happy again already.
Some other dude. Okay. Because she was also a shy kiddo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, student
play?
council play? Oh. Aww. Here's your workload. Oh no. Ooh, Murder in the Mystery Club?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the
That's
mystery
our
on
question,
that?
too.
Oh, who grabbed that?
Oh. Cute.
Damn, she keeps us busy, huh? Flower arrangements. Oh, she calls her to you. She can't help it. Aww.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Uh-oh. Does Sayaka see this? Someone saw this. Oh,
running
it's
away.
Poor guy's like, what? It's like, it's beautiful. Oh no.
What you did on the computer? Literally nothing.
Face. Sayaka. Yeah, I can see it.
Wink. He's too distracted watching them. Grinning about.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Koito kind of guy. Oh, maybe he doesn't. Yeah, right on the mark. She's such a tsundere. Oh. Oh, he did say.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh my gosh, she's really thinking the worst case possible scenarios. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
He's interested in that, huh? Ah. Oh no. Does he not feel like that? Damn!
Oh.
There you go, you. True enough, he did do that. Oh.
Specialty.
He was like, what? That's not possible. Aww.
Cute.
Ah.
One
He's
day
like-
I'll bloom into you.
Yeah. I don't think we get previews for this, do we?
No.
No. So,
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a very interesting development. I
It
also
is.
kind of think Maki, in a way, is kind of right. Like, when you're watching a romance movie, you're, like, seeing this all unfold, right? But for him, he has 3 sisters, and he's just watched all of this happen, and then when he finally gets confessed to, he's like, this is ridiculous! You couldn't possibly. He might just not be interested in romance at all, or maybe this time of his life. I do appreciate that he's not going to say anything, and, you know, which is a really good thing for you. But can we please talk about, like, Yu's unrealized feelings? Like, obviously, when Toko was saying, hey, listen, I want to kiss you, and she was against it at first, but then she just kind of gives in.
Yeah.
And also, as soon as it's found out, she's worried about her, right?
Yep.
So that's definitely more than you think you. Also, we saw more about Sayaka and how she feels about this. I do think that once we get to the Sayaka, it's gonna suck. I do kind of wonder, too, though, if Yu keeps, like, in a way, I wonder if this will, like, have her more so kind of, like, distance herself from Toko, because she doesn't necessarily want this to be known. If Sayaka's just kind of like, what are you doing? This is horrible, you know? Kind of like, what was that anime that we had watched? Someone got involved and said, if you don't, then I'll take her, whatever it was. I can't remember what it was.
No idea.
But anyway, kind of like that. I don't know if it'll be like that, but yeah, it's interesting too.
I'm like trying to remember.
Yeah, I am also trying to remember. It was a while ago, but I do remember, like, one
Well,
of the...
there's definitely Minaria.
Yeah, there's that.
Stuff like
there's
that.
Manaria, but wasn't that one.
I'll
It was
have you
literally...
both.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It was basically like, if you don't, then I will. Oh gosh, what anime was that? And it wasn't Yuri. I gotta try to remember this.
It was one we watched for our channel.
You know what?
Yeah, if you remember that, let us know.
Let me think for a second. No, I don't. I'm trying to think, because we have...
Could it have been Ray and Claire? Or no, that was at the very end.
No.
That had to do with Minaria too.
No! Gosh, I just had it and I lost it. Oh, crud.
What have we watched?
Oh gosh. Oh, it was with crap. It keeps on escaping me. It's real cute. I hate it.
What did it look
Here.
like?
Wasn't it? Was it a love song? Aki had told. What was the main character? The pink-haired girl. Himari. Remember, she had basically told her, like, if you don't, then I will, because she was hurting Yuri, not intentionally. Ha!
Yes,
Mitsubishi
okay.
Shiho. So I kind of wonder, although
Mr.
Aki's not really a
Shiho.
tsundere, obviously, that's such Shiho.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mr. Shiho, there's Shiho over there. Shiho. Yes, the best girl. The true best tsundere. But yeah, so I do kind of wonder though, if let's say, worst case scenario, that you does start to avoid like having more time with her inside, because basically, what are you doing? And she kind of confronts her. I think she might. She's feisty, and she already kind of like let her feelings known to Toko that she's like, hey, I don't like that I'm not your campaign manager. Hey, I don't like I'm not giving the speech.
Yeah.
And Maki's like, well, aren't you this? And then she's like, you know, but she did tell him, like, yeah, oh, she'll get tired of her soon. I do wonder, though, if she finds out what happens, she won't be devastated.
Aww.
I kind of want her to, and I kind of don't want her to,
I
because,
should find
like,
out so she can move on, you mean?
yeah. I want to know, like, how long she's liked her, too. I just a lot of questions about that.
And how long it's been since she realized she liked her, because that's a whole different thing, too.
Yeah. So I do feel like when the angst does drop on in this, it's going to probably be from her perspective, and it's going to suck, okay. Oh, I have teddy cat. But, yeah, it's really good story, though. And I like how multi-layered these characters are. Like,
me too.
It's just, you have the, Toko, and she's, like, this very, like, everyone looks up to her. She's turned down so many people, but yet in the inside, she's, like, afraid giving a speech by being student council, right? But yet she puts on the mask and she gets on stage, right? It's like a performance.
Yep.
You have Yu, who also puts on her own as well to talk how great she is, but also thinking to herself, she's not that special, Yeah. You have Maki, who literally, this is all kind of like a show, right?
Yeah.
This is already a play, if you think about it, because you have all these different characters that are sitting up on stage. Yes, it wasn't the play itself, but you have you have Toko, you have Maki himself basically saying this is all a performance.
Yeah.
So it's fitting that they want to do a student council play that they haven't done in 7 years, and I gotta wonder why it hasn't been like that. It was a murder mystery. I want to see it.
I definitely do agree that it's different. Like, I like to read romance stories, and there are things that I like to read in those stories that I don't necessarily want to happen in real life. So in that way, I get what Maki means.
I think like he just might not be interested in romance for himself, right? I think you can be interested. Like, he never said, like, what you said. She's like, why can't I feel this, right? He's just kind of like, he doesn't want to. It might just be because he also seems to be very much an introvert. He likes to keep to himself. He likes to be on the sidelines, even when he was doing this stuff. The one thing I will say, though, is when they talked about, like, his past, when he was, like, the man, like, they go, what are you, a manager or something like that? I'm wondering if there's more to his story. And then, of course, now we've got this other guy who's like, who's your type? I'm like, I don't think he has one. And then turns him you, like, and it's like all of a sudden, Yowie.
Oh, no.
I bet those two guys are probably shipped. I would assume. I've seen a lot of Yuri anime when there's like two guys. They're just like, they ship the dudes. It's just what they do.
Okay.
But yeah, I am really kind of curious. But so far, it is very much like a play. And it actually makes sense too, because if you listen to the opening, even though it's really sad, you have a script being written. And I think it's by, I'm not going to remember her name, the dark haired friend of you. She's writing a script. And then you just kind of see them both like holding up these books and these mats. It just seems like very much a play. I like that though, because it's very interesting and different. But I really like you, too. I think that she's so interesting because she does have this side of her that's just, like, really shy. But then she'll tell, like, Toko, what's up? She's like, nope. But then she'll give in anyway. Because, like, she's not giving in. Thinking to herself, how dare she? I would have. You know what I mean?
But she gives in on her own terms.
She does.
You know?
I think that play will probably happen. I hope we get to see it. That's the thing. Like, I don't know, like, how true to the manga this is or the light novel, because there's two different forms of media besides the anime. So, you know, I'd like to see the play. If they do the murder mystery, I'd love to see the play. I like me a good murder mystery. But, yeah, I really like the opening. Aside from the ink stuff, I think it's really pretty sounding. And I don't know, I do kind of agree with you. The color for the I don't know what they're called. They're not all wearing them. Akita's obviously, she's just wearing the jumper. She's not wearing the sweater. I don't know what it's called.
Oh.
The thing. No, it's not sweater because it has the fuka thing. But yeah, I think it's kind of interesting color palette. Orange and blue are usually complementary colors, but I think it might be like the shade. But yeah, or maybe it's kind of more beige. I don't know.
I don't know. It reminds me of like a creamsicle.
Yeah,
ice cream.
It's true. It
looks yummy as a creamsicle.
Yeah, and they've got their different color bows.
I think it's just
too.
like, you know, like, especially if you picture a person wearing it, it like washes them out.
Yeah, it kind of does, because if you have like these already kind of like, you do have her hair is pretty blue, but and her eyes are like more of like a gray silver color. But you're right, they should give her something that like pops better for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, just saying. Anyway, we don't get previews, so I don't have anything to really go off on except for really curious to see where the story is going to go now. We now have someone else that knows. It's only a matter of time till Sayaka finds out.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm curious as to like, she seems a jealous type, so I'm really curious to see how it goes down. Yeah, I like that though. It's like, it's okay. It'll get figured out. Hopefully it'll be happy for everybody included. You mentioned Strawberry Panic, and I can't help but remember with Tomeo, and like, she was so into Nagisa, and I really rooted for that, because I'll be honest with you, if there was a Toko instead of a Shizuma, I would have been more happy about it. Because I didn't really dig Shizuma, but then again, I'm not someone that likes manipulative characters using people for their own personal gain. And I remember a friend and I got into an argument about it because she was a Shizuma huge fan. I'm like, yeah, she's a wolf. That's what I said she was.
Some people like a wolf.
Some people do like a wolf. They absolutely do. But yeah, the music though with the orchestrated music, I was like, oh, this is like,
you a lot, yeah.
Now, the interesting thing about Strawberry Panic, though, that got 2 quarters, right? So they can give Yuri more than 12 episodes.
They could.
They could. They should. Yes. All right, that's all I got for now.
Okay, thanks so much for hanging out with us while we watched this episode of Bloom Into You.
Bloom into thee.
Bloom Into
Unto
Bloom
you.
Unto Thee. If you enjoyed hanging out with us here and would like to chat in with us live, you can join our YouTube channel membership Fandom Live, where we have monthly live streams. Look forward to connecting with you again soon, and we will be sending so much love. Till next time.
Laters!